Hey everybody, welcome to another reaction video. This is a special edition. This is the CyberHITEC 2020 Cyber Edition reaction video, and we've got, of course, the best and the brightest that HFTP can offer. We've got Bryan and Carl here to chip in with the raw reaction. Always joining me from the U.S. office, we got Sean Shields. Give him a little hello. He's waving his hand. So let's hear a little bit about what you guys are up to. Bryan, start us off.
So I'm Bryan Wood, Chief Learning and Events Officer for HFTP. I oversee all of our meetings and events, including CyberHITEC next week.
All right. Lots of pressure on Bryan this week.
Lots of pressure. You are absolutely correct.
Well, we're so very honored that you can squeeze out a few minutes and join us.
Thank you.
All right. Also with us, Mr. Carl Weldon. I'm a big fan of Carl's. Tell us about yourself, Carl, so everyone else can become a fan.
Thank you very much, Daniel. I am Carl Weldon. I'm Chief Operations Officer for Europe for HFTP. So I represent all their activities in Europe, run a HFTP Europe Hangouts, and hang around in the Europe arena a little like yourself, Daniel.
Right on. So Carl and I always do this little banter, and I was honest telling how I really feel about him. And I could just look I could tell in your face, you're like, okay, where's the joke coming? No joke. I just really am a big fan. All right. So you guys know how this works. We're going to throw an article up on the screen and then have a little chat and get your raw reaction to the topic. When you're ready, Sean. All right. So this is from our friends over at Skift. Always a fantastic source of information. And interesting enough, during the pandemic, the U.S. has taken the lead with a number of new hotel rooms constructed. 55,000 new hotel rooms have opened since March of this year. So the article goes on. It does talk about, there has been a decline in terms of what was expected of some 15% or so. But my question to you, gentlemen, is not the details around percentage, et cetera, or whatever. Is this a sign to you that there's a more robust attitude towards the growth of the industry and the staying power of the industry? Is that more of a North American kind of attitude, or what are your thoughts? And I think this is kind of healthy because we've got Bryan there in great state of Texas, and Carl, you're here on this side of the Atlantic in the UK. What do you think? Carl, let's start with you. What do you think with regards to, is it an attitude, or is it
Well, I think, Daniel, firstly, these hotel rooms haven't just opened overnight. They haven't just started opening. They were being planned and built and developed anywhere between 5 and 10 years ago. I mean, some of them will take that long, given the built-up areas and the zoning that you have. I think the other thing that's happening is new hotels can be designed nice and shiny and new. They can have all the latest tech, or they can adapt and change for the tech. Therefore, they can install all the stuff that we need today, touchless or contactless. They can have all the latest Wi-Fi. They can change their operations before they open to allow for social distancing. And so in that respect, I'm not surprised new hotels are continuing to open. Plus, of course, the fact that they will be employing staff who perhaps have come from other hotels. So I think I'm not surprised new hotels are opening. I'm not surprised the US is opening more because, quite frankly, you've got the biggest market in the world. You've got plenty of space relative to certainly the space we've got in Europe and certainly Asia Pacific. So I think in that sense, I'm not hugely surprised by it, but I'm very enthusiastic about the fact that we're still opening new hotels, and that hopefully there will be a reason for the guests to go and stay in nice, new, shiny hotels. We all like a new product, don't we?
Yeah. So it's just the facts of the size of the market and the fact that these things have been planned already. So it's just to follow through on some projects. Not so much a viewpoint or like an industry attitude, if you will. That's
No.
you know,
I also think I
regional.
should also emphasize the fact that they can probably adapt their opening and their product, given that they're new, for the current environment, whereas all the other hotels are having to change what they already have.
Yeah. Retrofit things. Bryan, what are your thoughts?
Well, those numbers are very shocking to me. I mean, 55,000 hotel rooms. So, I mean, who would have thought that was even in the pipeline to open? But to Carl's point, I mean, these things have been planned out for many years. I know, there's several hotel brands that have, been planning to open in these. And unfortunately, what happened in 2020 has happened. And, the spending obviously has still been approved and those projects are still carrying forward. So to hear that 55,000 new hotel rooms is opened up is really shocking to me. I was not aware. So that's good news for the industry. And, I assume that most of those hotels will have meeting space and venues as well to hold gatherings of people when the time's ready.
Yeah. Be interesting if they had to make any kind of adjustments to those rooms for hygiene and other adjustments and contactless amenities, etc. And during this time. Very cool. Thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule. We are looking forward to a fantastic CyberHITEC 2020, and I hope people are also considering coming to the Venza after parties for some networking fun as well.
Well, thank you guys for your support of the show. We really appreciate that. You guys are a great partner and a great sponsor, and we appreciate you supporting the show.
Absolutely.
Thank you kindly.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Catch you next time.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.